Continue to be what I hope I have been since the Ferguson story broke, a relentless crusader for finding the truth so we can truly have justice in this situation. And it's very interesting what's coming out, and we talked about it on the radio this morning, and we will watch it more closely in the days ahead. The autopsy results are in on Michael Brown. He was shot 6 times by the officer, but from the front, not from the back. Goodbye narrative that a bigoted cop sprayed bullets at an unarmed black teenager with his hands in the air, surrendering, and his back turned. That's going to cause a real problem for some people, isn't it? And for most of the media, I might say as well. There are also reports out there, and we're going to continue to follow them, that seem to be in line with the autopsy findings. Bullets from the front. That there was an altercation at the squad car in the middle of the street. That Michael Brown pushed Officer Darren Wilson back into the squad car, tried to get his gun. Punched the officer in the face, then backed away and took off. Officer Wilson gets out of the squad car after this, after the guy had tried to get his gun, yells at him to freeze. Michael Brown puts his hands up with his back turned, but then turns around and charges toward Officer Wilson, who shot as many times as it took to stop the charge. What happens to this ideologically, politically driven narrative of a bigoted cop gunning down an innocent, unarmed teenager if all of this turns out to be the truth? It'll be interesting to see. Another thing we're watching, we'll bring it in the National Guard, make it better or worse. By the time we gather for the next edition of Bud Hedinger Live, we may well know the answer to that question. Join me here on News Radio 1025, WFLA.com, and I'll look for you then.